Welcome back to my hardcore Minecraft world, where today we are going to be taking on 3 massive projects. We've survived nearly 1500 days, which now means this is the longest single player series I've ever had. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't worry, there won't be any black screens this time, apart from this one here. 15 years I've been doing this and I'm still making editing mistakes. Oops. Anyway, let's cut to me saying last time. Last time we built this lovely mushroom village here, which is looking rather spiffing. However, the reason I made this village here is so that I could trade with these clerics for enchanted bottles. However, none of these guys really have enchanted bottles. And that brings me to today's palaver. I have this village here, and I have this village here. I have this kind of village as well. And I also have this weird library thing I built a while ago. However, the only way I have to get emeralds is to head into my iron farm, grab some iron, then head over to my city into these watchtowers here and trade these guys for emeralds, which is okay if you only want a small amount of emeralds. So we need a better way of getting emeralds, obviously. And we're going to do that by building a raid farm. But wait, I don't want to build this raid farm without having actually finished a proper raid in person first. So we're going to start off today with probably the scariest thing we've done yet. And I want to go in well prepared. So let's firstly grab my chest plate and a bow. Of course, the totem of undying. And also buy some more arrows. And let's also make ourselves a couple of crossbows and enchant them to see if we get anything good. Not bad. Pretty good. I didn't even realize this, but this village over here sells an infinity buck. Why have I not done this yet? But I'm over here because I want to get a quick charge buck, as quick charge 1 is just not good enough. Let's see how long it takes. Not long at all, but holy moly, is that expensive. I can't even afford to. Guess we got to sell more iron. There's 1 and there's 2. Also, let's add infinity to this. And these crossbows, they're not for arrows. That's right, we're gonna get some rockets. So let's grab a load of gunpowder from our gunpowder farm and make ourselves some firework stars. And then we can make ourselves a load of these crazy fireworks. Wow, that's quite a lot. And these things pack quite a punch once you load them into your crossbows. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's go get some bad omen. Oh no, it's raining. This is not good. It's just a bad sign. Now I know there's a pillager outpost here, and there's also a village over there which could be defended. Hang on, is that floating? This could be perfect. This could be the cheesiest village raid ever. I'll just chill up here. I've just had a great idea, which I can't believe I didn't already think of. Let's shear a load of these pumpkins here, and a load of iron blocks from our iron farm, as yes, I want to get some help from our iron golem friends. I'm going to use all 41 pumpkin heads I've just gathered. This is going to be kind of crazy. I realized putting them all in a line was stupid, so I've spread them out a bit. I just got to make sure not to hit any of these myself, as it could get ugly. Hopefully the raiders come this way, though, because there's quite a few of these guys up here. Okay, let's start the raid. I've been putting it off. Ooh, a goat horn. Where on earth is a banner guy? I've killed so many of these guys. Aha, finally. And let me test out my new crossbow on him. Okay. Oh, it did some sort of damage at least. Let's have a quick nap. And then let's get this party started. Gonna start up here first and hide like a little wuss. But I'm ready for this raid. My iron golems are taking them all out already. Look at them. Where they're all just dying. What? I didn't have to do anything for the first round. Thought this was going to be scary. I want to get involved a little bit. Yeah, I killed one. Okay, there's a lot more appearing now. Hopefully I can get some kills. Yeah, go firework rockets, go. I got one. Wow, these are really powerful. Haha, yes. And I guess there's another totem. That was pretty easy. Oh, gosh, there's 2 of these beasts here. Oh, easy work. I'm starting to think 41 iron golems might have been too many. Okay, here we go. This is where it's getting good. Oh, the vexes. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna actually eat my golden apple. I'm a bit scared. Let's put that back in our hand. Another totem. Stupid vexes. Ow, they're quite powerful. Oh, gosh. Okay, okay. Oh, we're done. Oh, well. That was one of the easiest things I've ever done. Get 'em, iron golems. Yes. Well, that's that done. I can make a raid farm in peace now. So what am I going to do with this lovely hero of the village icon? Well, nothing, to be honest. There's not really any trades that I need right now. So what I'm actually going to do is fix my nether portal. Not this one, but that one. My original idea of this was this portal would lead me to the nether, and this portal would lead me to the nether roof. However, I tried to link up this portal to the roof, but when you go through it, you end up in the exact same portal as the other one. And you come back through, and you end up on this side. They're too close together. So we're gonna fix that. First, let's clear out this original portal. And now we have to extend this tunnel a lot. So let's use a beacon to make it a bit quicker. So when I built this thing the first time, I gravely underestimated how far away you have to be for these portals to not link up. So after digging out the hole, I collected a load of materials, including some netherrack and some leaves, and we got placing in this new tunnel to make it look a lot nicer than it did before, with some fire down the side to signify the nether in some way. I also went and got myself a load of new obsidian because we're going to head to the roof. And although we're going to light this portal now, we're not going to head through just yet, as I don't want to just build a boring old normal portal on the roof. Oh no, no, no. We like to go extra here. I was upside down for a second then. So let's build something very extra. And for that, we're going to need a lot of materials. Now, with it being the nether, of course, we're going to go with a purple theme. I went and got myself some amethyst plus some lapis, which I turned into blue dye, which I then turned into some purple dye. Also got myself some purple wool, got myself some granite, some purple glass, and of course some warped nylium. I then went and started to dismantle this fortress here to get myself a load of nether bricks, which was really fun with loads of blazes shooting me. And that is everything. Now all we have to do is get back on that nether roof, which we should be able to do like this. There we go, and that's our old portal there, which doesn't link up, so we can get rid of this. And let's get time-lapsing our new one. It's very tricky to build something on a completely flat surface and also try and spawn-proof it so that nothing will spawn up here, which is why we're using lots of slabs and weird things like carpet. But unfortunately, my game crashed before I could finish the top, so here it is, baby. What a weird-looking portal. I just wanted to do something a little bit different to what I've been building with recently, and this definitely fits the different narrative. It's on the roof away from everything else, so I don't have to look at it very often. But anyway, I've lit the portal now. I think it looks okay. It looks kind of cool. Let's head through the portal and hope it takes us to the back of the tunnel. Please work this time. Yes, we're back here. And then we go back through. Please don't take me to the nether. Back on the roof. Beautiful. It's all linked up. So that's project 1 of 3 done today. Let's move on to project number 2, which is, of course, the raid farm. And we don't actually need that many materials for this. I just need some cobblestone to make myself some pistons and some sticky pistons. Also some sand for a load of glass. And then we also got ourselves some redstone, of course, and some quartz to make some observers, and also a couple of buckets of lava. And that's it, really. Now, there's some farms I can explain, and some farms I'm not even going to bother to attempt to explain. And this is one of those farms. I'm going to be following a tutorial by IanXO4, who made this amazing raid farm, which I'm pretty sure everybody uses. It's going to be built in the middle of the ocean, and I'm just going to time-lapse it. Let's see how long it takes to build. The tutorial for this farm is amazing. If you ever want to build a raid farm, this one is the best to build, I would say. It starts out with this lava casting here, which is a really cool way of building a farm, and then we had to go get the villagers, and oh my gosh, this was painful, but we managed to get them into the water tube, send them up to the top here, and get them falling into their holes. Well, the first 2 went pretty well. Then afterwards, I tried this technique again, and oh, what are they doing? Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're dead. Okay, we'll go get another one. We'll try it again. Oh, he's falling again. Oh, yeah, he's dead as also. Okay, what about the third time's a charm? In a different spot this time. Nope, he's dead as well. All right, well, I had to improvise and use a boat here and get them down myself, which was quite fun. And we got them into their holes they needed to be in eventually, although it was a little bit awkward. And I had to do this again for another villager and boat him down to his platform. And then once we had all 4 in, we got working on the rest of the farm. Again, just following the tutorial, not really sure what's going on, but I do know how this part works though. This is an item sort, and we also put a boat here to catch future pillager bosses. Well, that took a long time, but I think we're finally ready to test this thing out. Gosh, I hope it doesn't kill me. Let's head over and get some bad omen. Hello, fella. Thank you. All right, I'm nervous. I've got stuff in my hotbar. I'll put the totem on just in case. I've used one of these before on an SMP I've been on, but let's head in here, and I can hear noises. Okay, it's working. It sounds like, oh gosh, it's loud. I'm going to run it for 5 minutes and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Let's leave. Fly away. Now, at the moment, I can't AFK for too long because my hunger will go down. But let's have a look in these chests up here, shall we? Did we get many emeralds? This is 5 minutes, remember. Oh my gosh. Also some gunpowder, some redstone, and a few totems, I guess. I'll just throw all the stuff that is unneeded out into the open and leave that to collect more totems. Not that I'm ever going to need this many totems, to be honest. Oh, my inventory's full of stuff as well. So after 5 minutes of AFKing, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty ridiculous. And we've got some bannermen up here as well, so we can reset the farm and give it another go next time. Well, there you have it. Project 2 complete. It's now time for Project 3, which is by far the biggest project of today. Now for this project, we're going to need a lot of materials. But what is this project, Joel? Well, there's a couple more farms I want to build today. One of those is being a sugarcane farm. At the moment, this is our sugarcane farm. It's me. I'm the sugarcane farm. I've put sugarcane nearly 3,000 times, and I'm a bit sick of it, to be honest. So we're going to use the big area under my tree on the right-hand side here to build a huge sugarcane farm. And I thought, while we're here, we may as well build a super smelter, as I still don't have one of those. And of course, you know me, we can't leave things looking ugly. We've got to decorate them, and for a big sugarcane farm, you need a big build. But let's start by getting both the sugarcane farm and the super smelter built, and then after that we'll build the building around it. So of course we're going to need quite a lot of materials, as this is quite a considerably bigger sugarcane farm. It's going to be like every other sugarcane farm you've seen, very simple to build. You just need a lot of redstone, which my cleric village I built last time is coming in amazing for getting redstone. I used to hate mining it so much. Now I can just go and trade some emeralds for some redstone. We also collected myself a load of cobblestone, as we needed so many pistons. Look how many pistons we actually end up with here, over 5 stacks. I also needed a load of observers plus some quartz to make a load more observers. Now the previous farm, obviously I followed the tutorial. This farm is my own design, which is why it's probably going to be terrible, but I'm going to build it anyway with pride, and let's see if it works. It should work, but maybe not very well. And by that, I mean it's probably not the smartest redstone. It's pretty stupid because I made it myself. But we've just got 5 chambers on this layer here, all filled with sugarcane and pistons and observers. And then we got another layer on top. And finally, we got a big old chest system. It is done! The sugarcane farm, which is very loud and annoying, but actually depositing sugarcane right now, I'm pretty sure. As while I was building the top section, oh, hello, Enderman in there. The bottom section was working away, and as you can see, bam, sugarcane, bam, sugarcane. Yes, it's very loud and clicky, and that's because I'm bad at redstone. But it works like every other sugarcane farm. Basically, when the sugarcane grows long enough to hit the observers, the pistons get pushed. And then we got these minecart hoppers here going around collecting stuff, and if they collect stuff, they'll stop at the unloading station up here, which will unload it into this dispenser, shoot it into this water stream, and into these chests. But this clicking noise is making me very annoyed, so I'm going to head off and we're going to work on the super smelter now, which is not my design. Not many materials needed for this, and we're going to be following a tutorial by day 6. Both tutorials for the farm so far will be linked in the description. Let's get building. A very quick and easy build. It only took about 15 minutes, and it's a very simple super smelter, really. There we go. Very straightforward. You put coal in these bottom ones here, and in the top ones you put the materials, flick the levers, off it goes. And we're going to be putting this to use very shortly, as we are going to cover up both these farms here with one massive building. First, we had to head to my creative world to design it, and I started off with some white boxes like usual, then a bit of like, you know, orange wool for the floor, and now I'm not going to show you anymore because we finished the rest of the build. And we need a lot of materials for this because this is a big build. And one of the things we need a lot of is deep slate. So we're going to head down and get mining, and this might take a while, as I need well over a shulker. So we headed down to this cave here, and we got mining out some deep slate, as well as a bit of tuff as well. Man, I wish beacons worked on deep slate, because this is painful. Anyway, it's done now, and as you can see, we got a lot of deep slate tiles and other stuff. We also got some coal here, which we put into our super smelter, which works rather lovely, which is great. We also went over to our bone mill farm, and we AFK'd in said bone mill farm for about 30 minutes, as it had broken last time, and I needed to fix it. We did manage to get a load of bone mill in the end, though, and went and used our wood farm to get ourselves a load of spruce wood and spruce slabs, but we also needed some stripped spruce wood, and rather than use the wood farm for that, I thought I'd just go chop down a load of spruce trees, which took a long time, but we got all the ones we need. I also went and got myself some cobblestone, and I also started smelting some regular stone to get some smooth stone before collecting some cherry wood with some TNT. I collected a load of random stuff that was in my storage system before AFK my bone mill farm again, this time for about 20 minutes. Got a lot more bone mill this time because the farm was fixed, and managed to turn all the oak wood into a lot of different things such as lecterns, bookshelves, and stuff like that. I ended up buying some bookshelves though, killing some squid for some black terracotta, smelting said terracotta to get some glazed terracotta. Also got a load of red concrete here, as well as some mangrove wood, birch leaves, nether gold blocks, and some warped blocks as well. I also got myself a load of redstone to make some lamp blocks, some acacia wood. Yes, this is a lot of materials, I know. Also went and got some more mangrove wood, as I didn't have anywhere near enough before finally getting some andesite, and oh my gosh, we're done. And just like that, we are done. I apologize for the clicking. I've put all the materials here. There's a lot of them. This is quite a big building. Yeah. And although gathering materials sometimes can be dull and boring for me, it's very quick for you, so you probably quite like it. But for me, very dull and boring. I am so excited to show you this build that I don't care, because it's one of the coolest builds so far on this world. And I know I say that every episode, but I just feel like it is okay. We're going to cover up these ugly farms, and I'm so excited. Let's cut to a time lapse, shall we? But first, before we do, here's my best impression of a high-pitched voice person saying, please subscribe. Please subscribe! There you go. And this build took 4.5 hours to finish. You'll see the days ticking past in this. Every time it goes, that's 10 minutes. We started off with the bottom layer here, which was mainly stone and some smooth stone, and we made this sort of gradient with the cobble and the tuff at the bottom. I then made these 2 towers on the corners of the build before working on the main building, covering up the sugarcane farm, using lots of red terracotta, lots of red concrete, and making this sort of amazing roof here. I love this style. I think it looks really, really cool, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. I didn't want to just do one plain roof. I did so many different like bits coming off this and all the depth and stuff, and I think it just looks amazing. We also did this little garden section here, which I'll show you in a second, and finally another tower and a building to cover up the super smelter. And look at it, it is huge, it is massive. This is one of the biggest builds so far. I say that every time, but it is. And it doesn't look very big because it's right next to my cherry tree, but if we come down here to the entrance, it's actually got a couple of entrances, but this is one of them. We head up these stairs, and you can see how big this thing is. The scale, it is kind of crazy. Yes, it's still clicking because the farm is still working. We got a lovely view from the balcony over here, looking out on the rest of our world. And obviously we have the farm, which has been working away so well. Look at all that sugarcane in just 4 hours. I'm very happy with all that. Also, the interior is not decorated whatsoever. I'm not sure if I will ever decorate it in case I need to access the farm, but yeah, it is not decorated at all. Like this bit over here as well, just if you go down there, you fall into a big hole, so don't do that. But I really love how this place has got like all these different layers. We've got this nice little tree and this gardeny section here, which I think looks amazing. Another balcony looking out if we ever expand in that direction in the future. We've also got the section up here where we've got another one of those pink towers, a little bench to sit out on. And of course, the super smelter, which worked perfectly, by the way. Very, very cool. And then the thing is with this build, it's done, but I feel like we could expand it in the future. Maybe come down this way a bit. Maybe have another big building if we can ever think of something else to put there. Let me know if you've got any ideas in the comments. But before we do some other stuff today, let's have a quick shaders fly through, shall we? Oh, does it look good with shaders? I don't know. Tell me. I can't see it at the moment as I haven't got them on. I'm actually just flying around in normal game. I'm going to do it in replay mod, but I'm hoping it does. Now, we're not finished just yet, as we need to link this thing up to the rest of our area over here. But we have a bit of a problem, and that problem is the fact we have way too many pandas. They're very cute, I know. They are causing me some lag. So I'm gonna have a battle against the pandas. Trust me, it'll be a fair fight. Let's begin. Guys, I'm really struggling. I genuinely feel awful killing these things. They have to go, but I feel so bad. Guess I need to change up my mindset.
Master Smallishbeans, there's only one of you. What are we going to do?
I don't want to talk about it. I never want to talk about it ever again. We never mention this moment. Anyway, time to build the trail leading up to the castle. So I quickly went and got myself some cobblestone, also some spruce wood, and finally some mushroom blocks. And then we also traded some bricks from our villagers over here. And then we got working on the path using some coarse dirt here to link up to the stairs to our castle. We then added in some brick walls down the side of it, and then this spruce sort of like barrier slash wall thing here just separating the path. We also added in some bamboo and bushes just next to the path here, and then it started to rain, but we moved on to adding in some mushrooms. Yes, you saw me gathering some mushrooms earlier. We are sort of matching the vibe from the village here slash transitioning it into this sort of new area we've got. And then came a lot of terraforming using some cobblestone, some azalea leaves, which we had lots of in our chest for some reason. I think it was just when I was getting flowering azalea leaves in the past, and we sort of made this sort of rocky, weird, podzily biome, which I think looks pretty good. You can see we're lighting up at night as well. I did in some lilacs and finally some of the sort of pink petals just scattered around. I'm a bit unsure about these pink petals. From like up at this angle, if I land, they look pretty cool, you know, sort of just like spread out around the area. However, they are just like invisible from some angles slash look just like a bit weird. You just look like some random pixels. But anyway, the path up to the castle is looking very nice. I actually forgot to add in the bamboo up here, so let's just plop some down quickly. But I'm really liking the terraforming there. I think that has turned out looking rather nice. It's quite a bit different to the other stuff we've got going on, but I like it a lot. However, this area down here is still plain, and I want to fix that, but first let's fix inside here, as it was really irking me how ugly all the water etc. was down here. Next up, let's tackle this quickly, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to sort of do stuff similar to what we've done down here. So first I need to actually go get this sort of stuff. And I had a fair lot of it, but I need to get some ferns, some podzol. I also went to the nether roof and used a new portal to find a gravel biome for the first time to get some gravel, of course. I can't wait to use that in the future to get around a bit easier, but we got working on this sort of side bit here. I don't really know what to call it. We added in some trees, a load of bushes, did a bit of bone milling as well, and we got it sorted. There we go. That's looking a lot better. There's still some bits we need to sort out in the future, but I'm not sure what I want to do there just yet. Look at this though, what a castle. I am loving how this thing has turned out. And this farm in here, oh yes, sugarcane. We don't have to worry anymore. Very nice. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and comment, and I'll see you another time. Goodbye.